Hello, welcome to John's Model Maker. Today we got Eddie Stowbar, issues 67 to 70. Ta-da! There we go. That's what we're left with, and this is what we're going to be completing today, and also putting onto the chassis. Excellent stuff. So without further ado, let's have a look at the magazines. Okay, issue 67. Let's have a look at the parts. There we go. Assembling the rear axle. And that's what we finish with. Completed work. Issue 68, we have fitting the rear axle. We've got support brackets, winch device, a lot of plastic stuff. But we put it onto the chassis. And there we go, we fit the rear axle onto the chassis as well, with some pins. I'm sure there's some pins involved in this one. Yep, 5 pins. We love pins. And then 69, the pneumatic suspension. Smaller stuff, there we go. And we'll fit them in 70. Along with the rear brakes. Now in theory, we could, this is what we end up with, we could pop the tyres on, or the wheels on I should say, front and back, and it should roll along. I know we've not got the screws for put them in place, but we could just leave it there. It's a look fan dabby dozy. The brake drums, brakes are very basic really, aren't they, compared to what we're used to with cars, but that is what we end up looking like after issue 70. And in issue 71 we have the fuel tank and battery box, parts for the truck, battery box and the fuel tank, which has wiring and space for batteries. So here are the parts, let's get them out. We have the drive shaft connecting joint, the differential driving cog, the differential assembly ring, the rear axle, the lower part, rear wheel axle with cog and 4 DPO7 screws. Excellent stuff. First of all, we need these 2 pieces, and that goes in there like that, and we fit them together with the DPO7 screws straight down the middle. Doesn't matter which way you put that on at all, as long as you get the screw straight down the middle, keep it all straight. There we go, lovely jubbly. See, there's a little notch there and a little notch there, so that doesn't matter. Excellent. Okay, what we need next is this from issue 66. What we're left with, that doesn't go that way, it goes that way, just like that. Fits in place nicely. And this piece will go in here like that, connecting with that. It will turn it eventually. Excellent stuff. See that alright? There we go. Brilliant. And then this will go on top. There's a peg there which will go into there, and 2 screw holes there. Should line up nicely. If not, let's see if we can. There we go. It was a tight fit, just got to support it underneath, press it into place. But there we go, brilliant. We have 2 DPO7 screws. And that's the second one. Excellent. And then we got this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Them 2 are longer than them 2. But it goes on here. There is a shape to that as well, as you can see. around here, so that there's a well go, I think, like that. There you go. So you can't really get it wrong. Just follow the shape, and that should then press into place. But it's going to be a toughie. I think them have gone in alright, but that one, yeah. All bar one. That one is the awkward one. There you go. You can see it's shaped in place. Let's see if we can push this into place. There we go. Just a little bit of good old pressure. There we go. There's that ring on that differential. That looks brilliant. Excellent stuff. Now be careful with all this because it is only plastic as well, so it's not as though anything is metal on this, except that rod, of course, which rod in theory. So yep, there we go. I'll turn the wheels. Excellent stuff. You don't need to put any grease on it, it's fine as it is because it's turning brilliant. Excellent. Let's move on to issue 68. Okay, issue 68. There we go. We have support brackets for leaf springs times 4, pipe for winch device times 2, which will be them 2. There is a specific way we put this as well. You can see how one is more angled. One end is more angled than the other, so be aware of that. Winch device, winch support, top part and winch support, bottom part, I would have thought. DPO6, DDO3, and there are 5 pins. Excellent. So you have a rough end and a smooth end. Excellent stuff. We need the chassis for this. Okay, first thing we need to do is to put these two pieces together. This is 6804. You can see there's 2 pegs there, one there, one there. That's the difference between this piece and that piece. There's also a hole there which is larger, and that matches up with the larger peg underneath, which is that one there. So we can pop these together like that, and then place 2 DPO6 screws, one there, one there. Excellent, just like that. Brilliant. Next thing we need to do is to fit these 2 pieces together. That's the support, and this is the winch. Fits over them 2 pegs there, as you can see, and then we have 4 DPO6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. See them 2 pegs? There we go. Fix it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. This is the second screw. I've got to swap screwdrivers and remagnetize because these DPO6 screws are quite small, quite narrow. So just support the winch device with your fingers, a bit of downward pressure. There we go. That's 4 screws in place. Excellent. That's how it should look. Now we need these 2 angled pipes. As I said before, that one is more angled than that one, so that should pop into here. There's a little hole just there. Can you just see it? Yeah. So that's where that end goes, and it will go with the other one as well. That's, oh, it's gone in quite easily actually. Wasn't expecting that. That one's gone in quite easy. So there we go. That's how they fit. Excellent stuff. Apparently we need to bring them closer together like that. So when we put them on the chassis, I'd have thought. Okay, here we have the chassis. Now that winch goes here, and the two pipes go there and there, them holes. So basically we fit it like that, and if we can, them holes, yep, them pipes have gone in, there we go, just like that. Ah, we're lucky. We have one DD03 screw just there, we're going into metal, so dab a little oil on the end of that screw, and that should take that and press that into place. Excellent stuff. And there's those pipes in place. Okay, nice and bully. So good detail here, there, here. That looks pretty good. Okay, we can put that to one side for now because we need the rear axle again. This piece, and we need to fit these brackets over here, I believe, like that. They have a little peg in the middle of them, which will occupy that hole on that leaf spring. That should go through there, yep, like that. There we go, that's two in place, and we screw them in place with DPO6 screws on this side. And we can pop the other two in place as well, so we can screw it all down. Line them up. Just like that. Excellent. There we go, let's screw that down. 8 DPO6 screws. There we go, that's the first one in place. We just need to do another 7. So, see you in a minute. There we go, that's all 8 screws in place now. Excellent. You can see it tightens up, closes this gap up here that we did have. Still a little bit of a gap there where the wheels will go, but there we go. Excellent. The brackets slip into the holes in there and then just screw them in place. Excellent. Now we need to add this to the chassis. It will go here like that, and we just need to connect these two together as well. Okay, doke. So the leaf springs sit there like that. We have a pin here, here, here and here, and this drive shaft with its differential will fit just there like that. Okay, first thing we need to do is pop a pin through here, line it up there and push it all the way through. And we're going to have to get some pliers on that to squeeze that through the other side, because that is a nice tight bit. But for now we can just leave it there, and we can fit pins here, here, here and here. See, that first one can go there. Excellent. Next one can go here. That was being a bit of a toughie, so it's a line. There we go. And the next one through there. And the fifth one, smooth end in as usual first. Can go through here like that. Excellent. Okay, now let's do this pin first here. There we go. That's gone through nicely. Excellent stuff. Just to set the paintwork, I popped some sleeving on here on my long nose pliers so we can push them pins in just like that, and like that. This one's going to be awkward. Yeah, that was a toughie. You had that one click in place. And last, this one. Here we go. Nicely in place. There we go. See that pin there, there, here, and over here. Excellent stuff. That is looking absolutely brilliant. Got that winch device in place, and the rear axle on. Fantastic stuff. So there we go. That is issues 67 and 68 complete, and it is looking really, really good. Excellent stuff. Okay, now we now have issue 69. Let's get the parts out. So there we go. Those are the parts for the pneumatic suspension. We either have right or left. You know, an R on it or an L on it somewhere. All these have got an L on it, printed inside. And that one is printed inside as well. And that one is as well. So that is the right side. We got the left. 4 pipes, all exact same length. And DPO8 screws. So we'll be doing this twice, obviously. So we'll do the left side first. First of all, what we need are these 2 pieces. There's a tab there and there's a slot there for that. So that will go like that. Excellent stuff. And we need a DPO8 screw down through the middle. Excellent. And then we need this piece, which will go on there, just like that. Match up them 2 holes. There we go. Just like that. And we need another DPO8 screw. And the screw goes just like what I've done. As I've come up with screwdriver. Stay there. Goes in that hole there. I think it's another case of remagnetise. There we go. And then with this little piece here, we'll fit in there and we'll screw into there with another DPO8 screw, just like that. And then we just fit the 2 pipes on, and then we can do it all again with a right pneumatic suspension airbag. Excellent stuff. That's looking really good. Nice bit of detail on that. 2 pipes. One there and on there. Excellent stuff. Pop that to one side and we can do it all again. That tab there, that gap there, just like that there, and then we need DPO8 screws. So quicken this up now. There we go. That is issue 69 complete. Excellent. So that's the right hand, that's the left hand. There should be, yeah, there's an L there and there's an R there. Excellent stuff. Yeah, you can see that. Brilliant. Okay, we can just pop them to one side. We'll get the parts out for issue 70. Okay, so we've got the left and right brake plates, the brake drums, left and right, the hubs, looking nice and bonny, and DPO7 screws. Yeah, we need airbags or air bellows back, and we need to match them up with the correct brake plate. Now this is the right hand one. It's got a letter R there, and this should have a letter R in it somewhere, just here. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, there we go. Now this fits in here. As you can see, there's a little cutout there, and there's a notch there. So that will fit there like that, and we secure it with a DPO7 screw. And we do the same with the left hand side. That fits in there with that notch, and secure it with a DPO7 screw. Bellows, yes, cracking name. They have to make a noise. I think you hear them on trucks, don't you? They make a noise when they're brought into operation. There we go, that's them two in place. Excellent. We don't need the hubcaps yet. We don't need that. We need the chassis back, and we can pop these into place. Okay, we need the left hand one, which is, that's not it, it's that one, which will fit. Put them pipes up there like that, which will fit just there like that. Them two pipes fit here and here. There we go. There's a little notch there, that fits over, tuck the pipes underneath, and that will fit there, just like that. There you go. And we'll do the same with the other side as well. So tuck them pipes underneath. Obviously I can't see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think we've got that there, haven't we? You got that in place? Yeah. Now we just put the pipes into place. So we'll start on this side. There we go. Nicely in place. Excellent. That's looking pretty good, that. So I'll look from underneath. There we go. Excellent stuff. Now we can pop that to one side because we need the tyres, or the wheels. Okay, here we have the tyres. Basically 3 pegs, 1, 2, 3, 3 holes. Line them up and pop into place. There we go. That is it. That is all we need to do. We have the chassis there. We could actually, I suppose, fit these on. There we go. They're not fixed in place, obviously. We've got the 2 hubcaps as well here. There we go. That looks brilliant. Get an idea now how big this is going to be. All we need is the front wheels. Put them in place. We have got the mud guards, of course, and they go here. There's 2 connection points here and 2 here for that one, but that is looking really impressive now. And we've still got the trailer, but that is issues 67 to 70 complete. Excellent stuff. Well, there we go, guys. Looking quite impressive, that, isn't it? Yeah, the last 2 issues were pretty quick, but wasn't a great lot to it. The pins, as always, are awkward, but they went in relatively easily, to be honest. A little bit of pressure and they were fine, so I didn't have any major, well, you saw I didn't have any major issues at all. The other pins for the brackets, not pins, screws for the brackets, there are 8 of them, so I'm not going to show you them all. It's only a simple bit of screwing. Just got to get those brackets lined up correctly, because they do pop into little holes or recesses into that bracket that they pop into, and then it's just a matter of screwing away. So just take your time with it, as always. 1 screw at a time. You don't need to fully tighten it up. Just put the 4 in and then the other 4 in, and then just tighten them up, ease it up, and it's fine. But don't over tighten either, because it's plastic. A lot of this was plastic today. You know what it's like if you overdo it a little bit, and that's why I use this little screwdriver as well, because that was fine. I'm not sure which build I got this off, but it's got a fine tip on it as well, and it was just ideal. My Wearer ones, that one is slightly too big for it, and this obviously is far too big for it as well, but they're still working great. So it's just as well we get these little screwdrivers off these builds, because that did really come in handy. I've got quite a collection now. Anyway, that is it. 67 to 70 complete. It's going to look fantastic when we get the wheels on. Brilliant. And get that cab on. And then we've only got the back end. Or the trailer end. Excellent. So anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon for another build. I'm hoping to have the Valentino Rossi with me soon, and Night Riders due next week, as well as excellent stuff. Thanks for tuning in and watching. See you soon. Bye for now.